YouTube, you know it is. TSJ, Starbucks, all that good stuff. I know was supposed to make videos. I've been on vacation for like almost 2 weeks now, and I go back after next week. Go back November 5th, so I'm really late. It's just that I've been literally living in the gym. I've been spending time. Like last week, I was no way I was gonna make videos because I like to make videos like this style. And the only way I can do that is if I'm home alone. And wifey was off all week last week. She had vacation too, so she just went back to work on Monday. So the reason I didn't do it the first couple of days was because I just been in the gym so much. This is the first time I literally have to go back to the gym after this video, so that don't even make sense to say that. Well, I really don't have time trying to squeeze these videos in. I got a few pickups coming, nothing too major. Like it was a couple of things I was trying to get, but things fell through. Price started getting outrageous. But I know one thing. Y'all know I'm old. My birthday just passed last Wednesday, so I'm 31 now. So I don't keep up with a lot of stuff now. But everybody knows about the new apps that are out. The Go app and the StockX app. And I always used to hear about it, but I never got on them. Simply because I'm so used to just getting everything off eBay. I was getting all my deals off eBay. But it's a few shoes that I want. They're like, of course, they're not really new. They're old. But the prices won't drop. And everybody I'm talking to on eBay is not trying to drop their prices. And now that eBay is being more stricter with the rules, like, you have to buy through eBay. Like I told y'all, sometimes I learned this from Scoop, actually, Scoop 208. To message the seller and see if he would do a lower price. So if, say a shoe is $400, right? And it don't say best offer or anything, and that's like the firm price. Sometimes you message them, like I don't remember what shoe. I think it might have been the Weatherman's or the South Beach, one of them, and it was like $500, and I got the dude to bring it down by $100 to $150 simply because I emailed them or like I direct messaged them and said if I'm PayPal ready. Could I get it cheaper if I just like do a PayPal invoice? And clearly they do it because eBay charged so many goddamn fees. That's the only reason I never sold anything on eBay. So I said, well, let me just see with these StockX. And I didn't do Go at the time. I just went to StockX first. And I went to StockX and I was finding a couple shoes cheaper, or shoes I've been trying to get on eBay that I can't find in my size on there. So I started getting a little addicted. I haven't bought anything yet. And then everybody kept telling me about GOAT, and I just didn't want to go to GOAT because I heard so many bad reviews about it. But it's mostly been about Yeezys. I don't like Yeezys. Especially the Adidas ones. I'm not into them at all. So I said that wouldn't affect me. All the shoes I want are fucking old. Like, and some of them, they don't even make quote unquote unauthorized of them. So I could spot a fake if it was a real fake. So I get the GOAT app, and the GOAT app is actually better for me because they let you buy used shoes on there or sell used shoes on there. And StockX, they have to be DS. So I'm finding so many shoes that I've been looking for. Like right now, I just got this hoodie set. I don't even want to show it because I literally want the shoes to go with it. But basically, I just wore the South Beach with it until I find these shoes. Basically, the SC Trainers, the Bo Jackson, the Atlanta Olympic 1996 drinks. Like they only released in Atlanta, and then supposedly they did a surprise restock on Sneaker app or some shit, which I didn't see any evidence of it, but if they did, I missed it. And those shoes go for like the cheapest I'm seeing in my sizes that I can fit is like the shoes I've seen so far is $425. I seen one for $325, and I was about to buy it or try to talk them down, but by the time that happened, somebody already bought it, and ever since then I can't find a pair under $400. But on StockX, they let you offer even if they're selling for a certain price. Nobody bid. I said I'll pay $300. Nobody bid. So I goes on the Go app. They have a used pair, the first used pair I've ever seen, my size, for I believe $340. And I'm trying to talk them down to like $280, $300 because I'm noticing that shoes sit on there longer and people are willing to bite on a lower price on those shoes on there. Simply because majority of the money goes to them. They don't have to pay $1 million on fees on these apps like they got to do with eBay. And y'all know what I do. I always ramble. This is actually a show and tell episode, but I just wanted to get that out first. I was gonna make a whole video, but it's not even worth it. So this one, it's oldie but goodie to me. Everybody knows Nike SB shoes, right? I'm not super obsessed with them, but I like a lot of them. I never been like really into the SB shoes like that, but it's a lot of them I want and I still want. And now that the sneaker market, especially Nike market, resale value is dropping dramatically, I'm trying to go back and pick up a couple. These two I already had. One I had already. I never wore it. I sold it at SneakerCon, but I don't know why I sold it, because I actually wanted the damn shoe back, and I actually got it cheaper because it goes for nothing. But let's show the boxes, I guess. So if anybody's like into SBs, you know that you can go by the box of telling how old it is. You can tell this one is like super old because it's the blue box. They have a blue box, a pink box, a black box, and this blue box. And when they first started the series, they came in the regular the orange Nike boxes. This is like relatively recent. This is when they remade the the Tiffany, and they put it in the high version. It was half black and half teal or Tiffany, and it's another one where though the box is like tan and it just have like strip tape all over it. I forgot what it says on it, but this one has no lid. That's why I'm holding it the way it is, because I'm pretty sure that these had one on sale and they had put them at the Nike clearance shop. They don't have, you see the suggestion retail is ripped off. That's mostly the reason why. But these are the what is these called again? De La Soul lows. These actually originally came in highs, but they made them in lows, and I always wanted the highs of this, but they look better in a low to me. So I was so obsessed with this shoe before I even got it. But for some reason, when I got it for $75. No, I got it for, the first time I got it for, I think $85, $95 DS. And I didn't even put my foot in them. I just got rid of them. I don't know why, but then when I got rid of them, I was like, why the fuck did I do that? I miss them. I think it was more so, I'm not a super huge fan of the green midsole, but I got over that eventually. The suede on here, the brown suede, is soft as shit. And I recommend anybody who's looking for SBs that never had them before, either get your true size or go up half size. Because my sneaker range, I can literally wear like 4 or 5 sneakers. 4 or 5 sizes depending on the shoe. When it comes to Jordans, y'all know that I can fit a 9.5 in the girl school grade shoes. But some of them are cut different, so some of them I have to pull the insole out. I can fit a lot of size 10 shoes on damn near almost any shoes. But LeBron's, you have to, like, for me, I have to start at a 10.5, which is already cut, and I have to pull the insole out because they're like super small. But I can fit up to 11.5 in LeBron's. Like my Miami Nights are 11.5, and they fit like an 11 or a 10.5 sometimes, depending on the sock. But these, listen, I had a 10 of the Dorothy Wizard of Oz joints, and they was killing my toes. Even when I pulled the insoles out, they was too tight, so I gave them to my nephew. But the reason why is because they're like super padded. The tongue is fat as shit. That's what I call it, a fat tongue. And the inside is super padded. It's because these are SBs. And SB stands for skateboarding. So these shoes are predominantly made for skateboarders. So they have to put a lot of this padding in because, you know, they always falling and shit. But from what I heard, a lot of skateboarders don't even buy these shoes because they'll buy like one pair or one color. It don't have to be like a super exclusive color, because when they skateboard, they only use one pair. They don't use 100 freaking pairs of different. They don't like, oh, I'm going to the X Games, I gotta pull this color out. They don't care. So Nike knew what they was doing. This was mainly for sneakerheads like me and resellers and shit. But from what I'm hearing from the culture that really embraces the sneakers like that, Nike SB is completely dead, basically. Like, they don't have no hype how they did the first few years of them starting, like, because the concepts was crazy. They most of the concepts for these shoes are a collaboration with a skate shop, mostly, because when these first came out, they weren't released in like Nike stores, Foot Locker, and shit like that. Hell, you probably couldn't even get them online really like that, unless the skate shop that you was getting them from had a site. But only skate shops sold these. So that's the reason why I didn't know anything about SBs like that when they first came out because I wasn't too hip with sneakers like that till 2010. And the scene of this, I'd never been in a skate shop before. The only skate shops we had around here was Tilly's. And there's another one. The fuck is the name of it? Shit. I really can't remember the name of it right now that sold sneakers. Damn. Oh, shit. I can actually see the store in my head, but I just, for the life of me, can't remember the name of it. They sell like the generic ones. They never really sold these. So I don't know which year, but when they started getting more and more popular, like people started mayheming for the shoes, that's when they start putting them in other places. But I'm gonna get off this and get into the one on one. I had the fuck is the name of it? The DB ones, the high top joints with the stitching. I'm still pissed I sold those. I sold those to pay for my car. So the only one I have left is this one because I bought them together. And if you look, the tag behind the tag on top of it says Holy Grail. That's a shop in LA. And the tag over top of it is Flight Club. Yes, this and that SB that I just told you I got rid of, the Dornbecker. That was actually my first purchases and my only purchases I ever got from Flight Club. But I got it online. And I don't know how they do it now. It's their system. The system when I got these was fucking crazy. Like, it was like my first time getting income tax where I had to spend on nothing. And I had so much, like I got a big ass return. So I was just going dumb with the sneakers. And when I got these, the resale wasn't too high. It was, to me, that was a lot of the time, but they even more now. So I ordered the shoes, right? And I ordered them with my credit card and everything. And I get an email from them saying that it had to be a signature confirmation. It had to make sure that the person, whoever signed for it, is the person who owns the card. The card has to have the same address as the shipping address. And then I had to print out the entire receipt and form. And it had like a little, what is it called? A little area where you sign your name. And mind you, I didn't have a computer at the time, so I had to run to my sister's house all the way on the other side of town and then buy her paper because she didn't have no paper to print this shit out. Then what the last thing was like, yo, if I didn't really want these shoes, I would have just canceled the whole fucking order. I had to take a picture of my fucking state ID and a picture of my goddamn card that I was buying it with and send it to him to make sure that everything was legit. I never ordered anything from anywhere and had to deal with no shit like that. I'm assuming they had a lot of credit card scammers and shit, but that was just ridiculous. I don't know what the process is now, but this is actually my favorite all-time SB sneaker ever. These are the laces in here, because these are not the original laces. Nope, I don't have the original laces in here. Oh well. You see the inside of the box is wood grain. I never understood that, so if anybody knows, you can leave it in the comments. But how much was these when they released? They don't even have a price, but most likely these were like going for like I believe when they released like $95, $100, some shit like that. It says $100, $300 on the Flight Club tag, but that ain't how much I paid. I paid $200 for these DS. And you know Flight Club don't sell shit that ain't DS. You clearly understand why I love this shoe. Like, I love the Coogi print on it. It's not actual Coogi print, but if anybody ever had a Coogi or seen a Coogi, you know that like they're like every little different color you see is actually sewn, hand sewn together. That's why those sweaters are so damn expensive. But they got like a suede-ish type of velour type of feel to it to make you feel like it's a Coogi sweater. The inside has a whole Coogi print on it. Even the insole. The insole is a regular insole, but the inside feels just like the outside. Like it's got that soft feel to it. Even the back of the tongue. And these tongues ain't that fat like the other one. And these are not the original laces. The original laces was black, and they sent a white pair. But I just thought that was boring as shit to me. I bought these laces for my Kobe 8 Easters that I had, but I didn't like how it looked with it. I put pink laces on those. So I didn't have nothing to do with these. So I just end up like just putting them in here so they look like it, and I loved it. And I said it really matches all the different ass colors on here. So I just left them in. Everybody still asks me to this day, like, did these laces come with it? But the crazy thing was, I always wanted these ever since they first released. I just didn't know nothing about sneakers, like I told you. And I couldn't find them nowhere. Flight Club's the only place at the time I knew had them, or at least in my size. Literally, that had to be like 4 or 5 years ago. Literally, like the next year after that, these shot up in price. I don't know what they're going for now, but a few times when I was looking back, I said I do want a second pair. I don't really double up on nothing, but I wanted a second pair of these because I be fucking them up. I love wearing them. I haven't worn them in a year because I'm tired. I'm scared I'm gonna keep fucking them up. So when I try to get a second pair, man, the cheapest pair I was finding, even used, was like $300. I'm not paying $300 for a used fucking pair. Are you kidding me? The S pair was like $500. So I'm like, I bought these in just the nick of time. So now that I don't know what they're going for, because a lot of the other joints that go for more than these are going like dirt cheap. Like I want the Statue of Liberties. I always wanted those. Those are like, I found a few pairs for like 200. Which the one that I'm trying to get right now is like damn near impossible to find. Shit, it's damn near possible to find my size, and it's even more possible to find at a good price when I find it. Is the Three Bears. But only ones I'm really like hunting for is the Papa Bear and the Baby Bears. Like I don't really like the Mama Bears because I don't like mids of SBs. But the one, if I can't get none of them, the only one that I'm dying to get is the Baby Bear. Those shits are nuts. They're the low top joints if you ain't seen them, and the whole entire shoe. These middle panels are all like this, like fur. It's the same type of material they use on actual teddy bears. And I believe like these panels that cover the middle panels it's like baby blue. Like it's so hard to find them in 10.5, 11, or 11.5. Like it's impossible to find them. And when I do find them, they want like $300 to $400, which I'm not willing to pay. Like the most I will pay is $200, $250 if like it's completely DS. I'm trying to get the I recently just fell in love with them, the blue crabs. I've seen them a million times. When it comes to SBs, I am a sucker for packaging. Like I love they have the best packaging when it comes to Nike. Cause there's other brands that have way better packaging than Nike on almost any release. But SBs, this is how they fuck your head up if you don't know. They literally are released 2 different versions because most likely Nike don't make these ideas up. The collaborator, most likely is a skate shop or a store, does the idea. And Nike will release a regular pair that come in like one of these generic ass Nike boxes, which the price would be cheaper. Or they won't go for so much in the resale. But the store will put out their own version, which is like more limited. Like I want the crawfishes. I was about to buy them. And I didn't know they came in a special packaging until I seen the Nice Kick sneak peek of what the hell is his name? Perfect Pair. He pulled it out, had like it was made by Ruckus, a skate shop. The whole box looks like the crawfish sneaker, and when you open it up, instead of it being regular sneaker paper, it's newspaper. It comes in a boil bag, like you will put the crawfish in the cook, and then when you take the shoe out, the shoe alone is dope because it has newspaper clippings on it. The red part looks like the crawfish shell, and the back is yellow with all these little dots on it to make it look like corn on the cob. Because if you ever had like, I never ate it, but when they make like, I don't even know what it's called. I guess it's called a seafood boil. I don't know. Like if you go to Joe Crab Shack, they'll give you like the seafood, which is like either crawfish or the crab, and they'll have like potatoes in it. Corn on the cob, all this shit in there. So they basically put that all in one shoe. But to find the Ruckus version, man, like the cheapest pair I seen was $350. Plus, like they're hard to find. Like it's not that many pairs, but it's tons of the regular version. The only one I've seen that I'm thinking about getting is the stained glass joints that look like the actual windows at churches. The regular version don't go for that much, and the special packaging joint don't, because the box is like it has the stained window on it. And when it comes to that blue crab joint, oh my god, the special pack. I already like the shoe because it looks like a blue crab. If you ever had a blue crab, blue lobster, or whatever, I think it's blue lobster, not blue crab. That's what the lobster sometimes looks like before you cook it. When you cook it, it turns red. So the shoe looks like the actual shell, and they have a rubber band on the front of it to resemble the claws, because you know they put rubber bands on the claws so then it don't fucking pinch your ass. So that was already dope enough. But when I seen the special packaging, it comes in a fucking cooler. A fucking cooler. That's fucking crazy. And I think it even got like a lobster bib in there. Like, that shit bugged me out. And then, I don't know, yeah, they do that too. Like, they got extra laces, right? And they put it in these little cups to make it look like butter. And I forgot what the other one's supposed to be. But that's fucking crazy. And when you look at it, it looks like actual little thing of butter. Like, that's why I think everybody loves the older SB sneakers. Because the shoe alone is already dope. But the packaging just takes it over to another fucking stratosphere or some shit. I don't know. But y'all know, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. So I'm about to go right to the gym after this. And then right after that, search for some more shoes to do these videos.